Happy Monday, everybody. My name is Brandon Rosa, and welcome to episode 311 of the Xbox in 10 podcast. Your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. Every Monday, this podcast covers new game releases, the previous week's gaming news, and we all learn an Xbox-related fun fact together. The show's on YouTube and podcast services around the world, so please subscribe in your favorite and leave a review. Xboxin10.com, no numbers, is your quick source for links to all of our podcast destinations and social media profiles that you can follow at Xboxin10. To start, let's talk game releases. There were no big games out last week, but the games coming out this week include Cybercorp, Core Doctor, Palia, Labyrinth of the Demon King, Anima Flux, Hidden Kittens Kingdoms of Cats, Super Engine GT Turbo Spec, Recycle Bin Battle, America Arcadia, City Bus Manager, Forgotten Fields, Into the Restless Ruins, Shovel Knight Dig, Wings of Endless, Stunt Flyer, Preserve, Hunt and Flight, Doom The Dark Ages, Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Death Park 4K Remaster, Meowsterpiece Museum, Escape Sequence, and Neon Apex Beyond the Limit. We have some games that are either now available or coming soon to Game Pass, and they include the following. You can now play Dredge, Cloud P and Series X and S, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Cloud Console and PC, Dungeons of Hinterberg Console, Flintlock The Siege of Dawn, Series X and S, Metal Slug Tactics on console, Revenge of the Savage Planet, Cloud PC and Series X and S, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants Unleashed, Cloud Console and PC. On May 13th, you can play Warhammer Vermintide 2, Cloud and Console. May 15th, the long-awaited Doom the Dark Ages on Cloud PC and Series X and S. May 16th, Culebra and the Souls of Limbo, Cloud Console and PC. Then on May 20th, you can play Firefighting Simulator, The Squad, Cloud Console and PC, and Police Simulator, Patrol Officers, Cloud Console and PC. Now on to last week's biggest news stories, and we have 5 to cover this week. Number 1, Gears of War Reloaded comes to Xbox Series X and S, Xbox PC, Xbox Cloud Gaming, PlayStation 5, and Steam in summer 2025. Mike Crump, studio head of the Coalition, writes on Xbox Wire. Gears of War Reloaded is a celebration of one of gaming's most iconic franchises, featuring 4K resolution, 120 frames per second support, and the ultimate multiplayer experience with cross-progression and cross-play across all platforms. This is the definitive way to experience the game that started it all. As we approach the 20th anniversary of Gears of War in 2026, we're reflecting on what the franchise means. It's about the stories we've told, the friendships we've built, and the unforgettable moments we've shared together. With Gears of War Reloaded, we're opening that door to more players than ever. Originally released in 2006, Gears of War Reloaded brings the full experience forward once again, enhanced for the latest hardware across multiple platforms, introducing the Gears of War franchise to a new generation of players. Developed by the Coalition in partnership with Sumo Digital and Disbelief, Gears of War Reloaded launches August 26, 2025 for $39.99 on Series X and S, Xbox PC, Xbox Cloud Gaming, PlayStation 5, and Steam, and arrives day 1 on Game Pass Ultimate or PC Game Pass. Gears of War Reloaded includes the full breadth of content from the Gears of War Ultimate Edition, delivering the most complete version of the original game to date. Players will gain immediate access to all post-launch downloadable content at no additional cost. This includes the bonus Campaign Act, all multiplayer maps and modes, and a full roster of classic characters, and cosmetics unlockable throughout progression. Gears of War Reloaded is built for shared play, whether you're teaming up in split screen or jumping online. The campaign supports 2-player co-op and versus multiplayer of up to 8 players. With cross-play across all platforms, you and your friends can squad up no matter where you play, no Microsoft account required. However, signing in with a Microsoft account unlocks full cross-platform functionality. It enables cross-progression so your campaign and multiplayer progress carries across devices. It also allows you to send invites and play with friends across platforms like Xbox to PlayStation or Steam to Xbox. From faster frame rates to deeper visual fidelity, every detail has been tuned to bring the original game into the present with clarity, smoothness, and immersion that matches the power of today's hardware. And wherever you play, we're meeting you there with the best possible. Gears of War Reloaded includes platform-specific features that make the most of the hardware you already own to deliver a world-class Gears of War experience, faithful to the original, optimized today, and made for anyone. As a token of our gratitude to longtime fans, Gears of War Reloaded will be a free upgrade for players who purchase the digital version of Gears of War Ultimate prior to today's announcement. What mixed emotions. So, this is awesome to see. I've been wanting to go back through the Gears games, but obviously the disappointment is that this isn't the collection that has been rumored for well over a year. Yes, we're getting the first one better than ever before, but the original 2 and 3 are still technically on 360, even though we have some beautiful backwards compatibility versions now. I get why they do it from a business perspective. They are now going to drip feed these out in Gears of War 1, 2, and 3 Reloaded for a nice $40 price and trickling into Game Pass. However, I just really want to play all the games. This will be cool to see. I do love that they do, and I mean, at this point we just have Halo, but really the final door has been kicked in. Forza is on PlayStation, Gears of War is on PlayStation. It's not stopping, it's not going anywhere. Everybody should just buckle in. Number 2, images of Xbox branded PC handheld leak. Ollie Welsh at Polygon writes, the previously reported Xbox branded PC handheld seems to have appeared in leaked images linked to a Federal Communications Commission filing. Spoilers, it's a black Asus ROG Ally 2 with a little Xbox button on it. The photos were surfaced by video cards and Indonesian Site 91 mobiles from an Indonesian certification filing, itself linked to a listing by the US FCC. They show 2 new ROG Ally consoles, a vanilla model in white, and a black model with one button adorned with an unpainted but unmistakable Xbox logo. This presumably is Project Keenan, an Xbox handheld that's been rumored for a few months is reportedly set to be released this year. It's not the Xbox handheld console, however. Rather, it's a Windows gaming device from a third-party manufacturer, Asus it seems, that has Xbox branding and presumably comes preloaded with the Xbox PC app, making access to things like PC Game Pass and the Xbox Play Anywhere cross-platform catalog much easier. According to Windows Central, there's also a first-party handheld Xbox that will play Xbox console games in the works, but that's not due until 2027 at the earliest. This isn't super surprising, but I will say a little disappointing. I'm not looking for this anyway, as I do enjoy my Logitech G Cloud as that handheld console for now. I want that first-party hardware. I don't want a third-party manufacturer making it for them. So disappointing that this is literally just an Asus ROG Ally with the Xbox button on it, if all true. Number 3, Destiny 2 reveals Year of Prophecy roadmap. Derek Nichols at Game Rant writes, Bungie has revealed the roadmap for the next year of content coming to Destiny 2, which kicks off on July 15th with the Edge of Fate expansion. The day many fans have been waiting for arrived as the long-teased Edge of Fate expansion was finally revealed in full by Bungie, though the studio also went ahead and confirmed even more upcoming Destiny 2 details. As expected, Bungie revealed the first gameplay from Destiny 2 The Edge of Fate, revealing the mysterious planetoid known as Kepler, taking players outside the main locations of the Sol system, which has been at the forefront of both games. Players are responding to a call from a mysterious figure directly related to the Nine, as a new mystery unfolds. Bungie's also confirmed that players will be unlocking new destination abilities while also hunting for new weapons and gear. However, the Bungie showcase also went beyond the Edge of Fate, confirming the full roadmap for what the studio is calling the Year of Prophecy. Alongside the Edge of Fate, the Season of Reclamation begins with a new rewards pass, before a new one begins with the major update on September 9th called Ash and Iron. The new Destiny 2 release cadence was revealed last year by Bungie, with these major updates serving as a substantial refresh for players. In addition to the Edge of Fate, Bungie went a step further than most players likely thought. The roadmap also confirmed the second Destiny 2 expansion as Renegades. During the season known as Lawless, scheduled to arrive on December 2nd, 2025, the expansion appears to be heavily inspired by Star Wars, with a teaser trailer showcasing what appears to be Jabba the Hutt's palace on Tatooine and a warlock holding some sort of green lightsaber. Players can also expect a major update in March 2026 known as Shadow and Order, but as expected, details on that are very slim. However, new content is just the tip of the iceberg players can expect during the Year of Prophecy. In the months leading up to the July 15th launch, Bungie clearly has plenty more to talk about, already teasing major core changes to Destiny 2 such as Armor 3.0 and gear tiering. In fact, Bungie also highlighted some of the new features launching in July as Portal, which adds a highly requested solo ops category to Destiny 2. Oh, I hate myself. Do you know why? Because I put Destiny to bed with the final shape. I thought it was a fitting end to a very, very long journey that we all had with Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, and the game just takes up a lot of my time, which I have very little of. However, then they go and announce Destiny 2 Renegades, and I'm both delighted, perturbed, and confused. So, not both, but three things. It's Star Wars in Destiny 2. Why? How are they going to pull this off, not just seeming like a licensee cash opportunity to get Star Wars in their game? Was this the break glass in case of emergency moment that they needed to get a shot in the arm of Destiny 2? I kind of hate myself that I'm going to be supporting this, but as a huge Star Wars fan and a Destiny fan from long ago, I need to see what this is all about. So weird. Did not see that coming. Number 4, EA is preparing to finally unveil Battlefield 6. Joshua Robertson at The Gamer writes, Battlefield 6 has been in the works for quite a while, and people have been trying to game out in private via the Battlefield Labs program. That was the intention anyway, as people surprisingly began sharing footage of the game in action all over social media, despite several warnings from EA. So it's safe to say that we'll be getting a new Battlefield pretty soon. Unfortunately, we still don't know exactly when. We already have a vague release window, as EA has confirmed that Battlefield 6 will launch within the current fiscal year, but a specific release date has never been established. Thankfully, it's looking like we won't have to wait too much longer for that to change. In EA's most recent earnings call, the publisher reconfirmed that Battlefield 6 will launch at some point before March 2026, meaning the likelihood of a delay just got a bit smaller. It was also confirmed that Battlefield 6 will be officially revealed at some point this summer, though the definitive venue wasn't confirmed. We know that Jeff Keighley's big Summer Game Fest showcase is happening in the next couple of months, as is Xbox's yearly summer showcase, so there's a strong chance we see Battlefield 6's official reveal at either of those. There's also the possibility that EA could just go full GTA 6 and drop a trailer for the next Battlefield on a random Tuesday, but I struggle to think of any surprises like that from EA over the years. This is very cool. For those who don't remember, Vince Zampella, famous for the original Modern Warfare 2, before leaving Activision and Infinity Ward to go start Respawn, which was then purchased by EA and made the incredible Titanfall 1 and 2, before making Apex Legends, Star Wars Jedi, etc. So the mastermind behind all those got moved to Battlefield to try to resurrect it in what is becoming Battlefield 6. From all the leaked gameplay, it looks pretty damn cool, so I'm excited to see this, and we will certainly see this game next month at whenever the summer game showcase they want to choose. At least that's my bet. Number 5, Xbox's new job advert is amazing news for backwards compatibility. Fraser Gilbert at Pure Xbox writes, last year it was said that Xbox had set up a new team dedicated to game preservation and forwards compatibility, and now we can see the proof for ourselves in the form of a principal software engineer job advertisement that went live yesterday. The ad, which you can read on the Microsoft website, mentions that the job will involve building, quote, the next evolution in Xbox game compatibility, end quote, using the chosen candidate's experience to secure the future of game preservation. There's been some speculation recently that the next Xbox console might require a different approach to backwards compatibility, and therefore it makes sense if Microsoft is already working on making sure it all goes smoothly. I think this is awesome. Xbox does deserve a lot of praise for all the work they have done to bring past generations forward from Xbox, but not only that, making them look, run, and play better than ever. As always, we end our show with a fun fact about Xbox, and since we got a new release in Gears of War Reloaded, why don't we do a quick Xbox Studios roadmap for everything that has been formally announced. So, in 2025, we still have yet to come Doom the Dark Ages, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4, Gears of War Reloaded, The Outer Worlds 2, and Ninja 4 Gaiden. Then in 2026, we have Fable. And then upcoming, we have Clockwork Revolution, State of Decay 3, Gears of War E-Day, Perfect Dark, Contraband, Everwild, Marvel Blade, OD, The Elder Scrolls 6, and an untitled Xbox project from Toys for Bob. Very exciting times to come. We have finally had a very steady cadence of Xbox first-party games, some better than others. And out of this list, I have to say, I think I'm most excited for Fable. I would love to finally give this game a chance, as I never have before, but if not that, then Perfect Dark, because that gameplay trailer last year blew me away. Thank you all for listening to the Xbox in 10 podcast, your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. If you like the show, please subscribe on your favorite podcast service, share with your friends, leave a review, and follow on all social media at Xbox in 10. This past week, I finished Oblivion Remastered, and I say that very, very, very loosely. Since I never beat the mainline story in the game all those years ago, that's what I prioritized. I knocked that out before moving on to a different game, and I do want to get back to it to do a lot of the awesome side quests in that game. But what pulled me away was giving Clair Obscur Expedition 33 a chance. I don't normally play JRPGs, I've never fully beaten a Final Fantasy game, turn-based battles are but the French aesthetic and the music from the trailers and the way the combat looked made me want to give this game a chance, and I am so glad I did. This game is awesome. It's what everyone is saying online, and I personally cannot stop playing the music when I'm at home or when I'm at work. It's awesome. Shout out to Sandfall Interactive. My name is Brandon Rose. You can follow me on Xbox at Bros93. Hope you all have a great week. Stay safe and keep on gaming.